Pusha T's Daytona was the first of 5 Kanye West produced albums released by the label Good Music this summer. Outside of Kanye's own contribution to the set, Daytona was perhaps the most hyped up of the 5. The album's final track, Infrared, was Push's opening salvo in his beef with Drake, or a continuation depending on who you're asking. Drake responded the same day the album was released with Dubby Freestyle, but Pusha pretty much ended it a couple days later with the release of Story of a D-Don.
Adonis is your son, and he deserves more than an Adidas press run. That's real. Love that baby, respect that girl. Forget she's a porn star, let her be your world. Yeah.
Because I thought to myself, you should have your finger on send the minute he drops something.
Okay. We were all thinking that.
Pusha gave him the 3-day weekend and let him shine, let him do his thing.
Exactly.
Be very generous.
I didn't know what was coming, Push.
Exactly.
I didn't know the fire that was ahead.
Right.
Yeah, once you start bringing, unrevealed kids into the situation, it's pretty much over. Drake has yet to respond, by the way. Daytona includes other references to Drake, but not in the way listeners might expect. The title of the 6th track, What Would Meek Do?, seems like a reference to Meek Mill's beef with Drake back in 2015, but it isn't. Instead, Pusha turns the title into a diatribe on Meek's recent imprisonment after failing a drug test, and Push's own experience dealing drugs. Like all of the albums Good Music put out this summer, Daytona was mainly produced by Kanye West. West once again proves his prowess as a producer, creating 7 fantastic beats to back the vocals on each of the songs.
Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
His feature on Meek is less stellar. West directly addresses his political views, like he later would on his own album, the death of his cousin's son, and his own opioid addiction. But on a technical level, the verse isn't great. The flow is halting, only stringing together certain phrases instead of making it seem like a cohesive whole.
Am I too complex for complex con? Everything Ye say cause a new debate. You see, he been out of touch, he cannot relate. His heart way too long, too bad. Got a surrogate his kid, get 2 dads. I be thinking, what would Tupac do?
These beats, though, they are fantastic. The games we play, Comeback Baby and Infrared, are particular highlights.
Drug dealer Benzes with gold diggers in them, and elevator condos on everything I love.
The beats are definitely harder than anything else Good Music put out this summer so far, but they're typical for Pusha T's other work, even going back to his Clips days.
It's off the hard, I'm the neighborhood pusher, call me subwoofer.
There's not a bad song on this record. Pusha's flow and lyricism are consistently some of the best of his career, and they just get better with every listen. Daytona is one of the best records of 2018 so far, and that's probably not going to change.
I really have a masterpiece